solution. Let's start sketch. That's always where we want to begin. But to do it, we must get the standard form, which is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So we'll have to copy the square. We have y equals negative 3 times x squared. Let's see, we want to have a 12x in there, but we factored out a negative 3, so it's going to be positive 4x. So I isolated the x terms, factored out the coefficient of x squared. Now I'm going to have x squared plus 4x plus half of that, which is 2 squared. Oops. And minus bracket 2 squared, and close the parenthesis. Now we're going to carefully pull this guy out to the back, but be sure to take a factor of negative 3 along with him. So we have y equals negative 3 times x plus x squared plus 4x plus bracket 2 squared, close parenthesis, and there's that minus 7, and then the negative 3. We have the factor in the front times the negative bracket 2 squared. So we have y equals negative 3 times x plus 2 parenthesis squared minus 7. Double negative here makes positive 3 times 4. Y equals negative 3 times x plus 2 squared. We have minus 7 plus 12. So this would be positive 5. Okay, now we can start our sketch. Over here, compare this to y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And we see that the vertex h, k, the ordered pair, is the ordered pair negative 2, 5. A is equal to negative 3. Okay, we can start the sketch now. We know it's going to be a side face. Okay, so we're going to go this, we're going to go negative 1, negative 2, and up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will be this location here. That's our, our vertex. Let's do a dotted line, just so we can graph this carefully. And the dotted line this way. Okay. So we're going to be going down, opening downward from here. The next thing we can do is locate the trajectory. So if this is a really rough sketch. So what I know is, I know it's going down like this somehow. And that means that the focus F lives somewhere down here. And that distance right there is something that we know. This is the absolute value of P. And that same distance in the other direction gives us our directrix. And the distance above the vertex is the same distance as from the vertex to the focus, the absolute value of P. So this value P is important for us to locate these points. This is what we're looking for. This is the point that we're looking for, the focus, and we're looking for the equation of this line, the directrix. So let's recall that A equals 1 over 4 times P. So that means that we know A is equal to negative 3. So negative 3 equals 1 over 4 times P. And solve this equation for P, we get, multiply both sides by the LCD, which is 4P, we get negative 12P equals 1. So P equals negative 1 over 12. Okay, we expected it to be negative because it opens down. So that tells us the location of this point. This point here, the focus F. Let's go over here. The focus is on the ordered pair. Well, look at the x-coordinate. Just look at the picture. The focus is on x equals negative 2. But as far as y, it's the absolute value of P units down. So this implies that the absolute value of P is just positive 112. So the direction, the position for the y-coordinate of the focus is 5, and then go down 112 unit. So that's equal to negative 2, and then you would have to get a common denominator. 5 times 12 is 60, minus the 1 all over 12. So it's the ordered pair negative 2, comma, and that would be 59/12. That's the location of the focus. Okay. Okay, and that's good. Now let's find the equation of the directrix. Well, the directrix passes through this point on the y-axis. Let's find out what that point is. It's 1/12 units up from 5. So the directrix is the equation of the line y equals what? It equals the 5 and then go up a positive 1/12 units. So that's y equals 60 plus 1 over 12, because 60 over 12 is 5. And that is equal to 61/12. So the answer is y. You have to write the equation equals 61/12. That's the line for the directrix. And of course, the other thing they wanted was a vertex, and we found what that was right at the beginning. The vertex is equal to hk, which is, let's see, h was -2, and k was 5.